Guys, welcome to Bro Beats. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make an NBA YoungBoy type beat. This is going to be kind of advanced because you kind of gotta understand it's more musical than you think it is. Unlike a underground or trap type beat, those are very simple. But this might be a little advanced for beginners or people who haven't made beats for a while. So I would encourage you to pay attention, or at least skip to, I'm gonna have timestamps, so at least skip to the parts you don't really understand. But we're gonna start with the drums. They're pretty simple. It's simpler than I thought it would be. So I'll probably do like just fill each two steps, and then I'll add in the claps. And these are actually pre-mixed these already and leveled them, so just to save time. So I won't be going over that in the video, just heads up. So you're gonna want your claps like this, pretty much. I think I did that off though. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. After this one, I'll just put a 3, and then maybe somewhere over, I guess we can just do the same thing. All right. So make sure everything's cut. I already pre-did this stuff, so just make sure it's cut. I'll go into the piano roll, turn everything up. Hi-hats. You could leave it the same. I gotta reach over here and turn this up. Turn up a little bit. Let's see. I think I did this too. Yeah, it's too much. And I have to turn this scale down. Give me a second. All right, and then you can delete these. We don't need it that long. Okay. So now, this is what it will sound like. Just to, this full part. Just something like that. You want to kind of swing groove in your drums. All right, so now we could do the open hat, just something simple, and then I'll just do the triangle right after it, and we might be able to, let's see, 1, 2, something like that. And then the cowbell, that's different, I guess. It's a different placement, so I put it right there. It usually will go somewhere right here, so you just make sure it's cut and everything. So here what it will sound like. And that one is off. All right, here we go. All right, so that sounds pretty good already to me. Now the kick, it's just like a groove. Instead of putting it here, you want to put it here. I'm gonna give it like a different type of bounce, and you could just copy it. Oh wait, hold up. Scratch that, scratch that. It's like this, not here, but you want to put it right here, okay? It's like boom, boom, not like a groove, and then do the groove. There you go. All right, yeah, that's right. And then I guess we could do the same thing here, but at the end we can just have a kick going into the next, pattern. So this is what it will sound like. All right, so let's get organized. I'll have timestamps, of course, but just if you're just watching all the way through, you have your drums. All right, you got your kick, your clap, hi-hat. So you have, this is it for drums. This is it. All right. So now we're moving on to the instruments. Okay. Now this one, I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it's gonna be a little bit more advanced than what tutorials you're used to, or maybe I've been showing you. So it's gonna be more than one, just a piano and a pad. So it's more of a musical. So I'll start with the piano, actually. It's the most important part. All right. So I have a scale, so you can use whatever you want, but it'll be easier if you have scales or you have some of your own, whatever you want to use. I'm actually gonna mute these just so it won't ruin the drop, or the full part. So I'm gonna use chords pretty much. I'm gonna start with C because that's the root note of this. It's C minor. So I'm gonna start with C, and we can just put it at a nice level here. And we want to stretch right here. So let's see. Half notes as well. Use them half notes. All right, so I'm just build off this. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time explaining this one because once you get this, all the rest of this will be way easier to understand. So I'm just skip one pretty much, and then we just skip another one, and then we take this C and just copy it so it sounds like this, right? And this one here, let's see. All right, so from here, because I like the way that sounds. From here, you see I'm on the half notes as well. From here, we're just going down, skipping every other one, right? And then just use that bottom note right here. And I guess the same could be for this one. Except you see this one's one note down, so it'll just be like copying this and pulling it down. So let me move this. And then now, let's see, you can just copy these and bring them down an octave, right? And I'm gonna Control A to select all, and then I'll just go up to the tool so you can see what I'm using. If I think it's the randomize. Yeah, you just leave it like that, pull it down to about half, and then I'll pull these down, and then pull these like that. And then I'm gonna strum these just a little bit, something like that. Just leave it, and this is what it'll sound like. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's too much. I'll just do the top ones. We don't want it to be too noticeable. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go a little faster through these. Well, I guess it's only at 8 minutes, but so we have your drums, and then you have your piano, right? So now we can do these are called pulsing chords. It's in Lounge Lizard. It took me a while to find it. So if you want to know what that sound is, it's the pulsing chords, and it sounds like this, pretty much. All right, so now we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna just make a melody here. So all right, just to recap, half notes, half notes, half notes. All right. Right here, you see the half note. These are in the half note, and these are in the half note. Only ones that aren't is this one, which is C, and then F, right? But mostly just half notes. And that's how I'm getting that kind of dark sound. And the pianos is what's gonna make it give that NBA YoungBoy type sound. So, moving on. So we're done with this. All right. So we're almost done. The bells and the brass. Now this is going to be very in the background. So the melody on this doesn't matter too much. So I'm just gonna show you the type of melody you want to probably do, but you don't have to, obviously. So we can come down here, make this small, and let's go to the half note. And maybe, I don't know, I'm just trying to find just a decent. All right, so I like that. So I'm gonna strum this up, not strum, but you know, the velocity. And then we can finish it off here and probably go down. That might sound good. I'm actually gonna probably copy this over. Let's see. But I'm not gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it here just so it's delayed a little bit. Maybe put this one higher. I'm gonna save. Well, I guess I don't need to save it really right now. All right, so here we go. This is what it sounds like. Hopefully this sounds good. It should. It's on the grid. All right, so my theory was right. All right, so again, half notes, half notes, half notes. You see, half notes, and the only ones that aren't are C and F. All right, so you see a pattern. You see, it's just the same thing over and over. It's just you're not doing a repetitive. It's not repetitive, you know, like a regular trap. You know, you put more time into it. So now with this, I'm not gonna start on the like starting part or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go one off, one little bar off. So I'm gonna just try to find like a decent melody. Try some up here. All right, so on this bar, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna actually delay this. So I'm gonna copy this one and just delay it to here. So let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so I like that. That sounds good. So now you're pretty much done. So you built the blocks for the beat pretty much. You know, one by one. Take your time. Don't rush it. All right, so now I have a bass guitar from Purity. I was trying to find some other ones. The stock one just didn't sound good. So I just thought, the Purity one. So if you have Purity, there you go. But you can find some in Omnisphere. You can use Boo Bass, but it just doesn't sound as realistic as this one. So for this bass, it's not like an 808 for those who don't really make, this type of sound. You just want to like do it like a sub bass or like play it like a groove. It's the best I can explain it. And turn the velocity all the way up, obviously. So we're just going to stretch this out to the clap. And then Probably go up. This one doesn't slide. If it was a sliding bass, or if I could find one, it would sound better, but doesn't really slide that well. So I'm gonna go on the half notes again. Probably stretch it out on the groove areas, which is like the inside the black lines. It's like to give you like a good swing. I'll probably just finish it off. Don't want to do too much. Right? So let's see what that sounds like. And we want to go down somewhere here, which is probably on the half note. So we can go to the G. I noticed I've been using that one a lot, so it might sound good with the rest. Go up maybe, then the inside. See, it's like a pattern, and maybe go to F. Let's see if F, and then we want to go like down. I noticed that a lot in this beat. You want to go like up and then down, kind of fast, I guess. So let's see. I guess this doesn't sound too bad. All right, so this should sound good. You should be pretty much done at this point. These beats, they're not too aggressive, you know, just smooth beats. So we add the drums now, and it should sound pretty good because I already have the sounds mixed and everything and leveled, just to save time, because you know that's just a waste of time. I could just make a mixing tutorial. So it should sound good. I'm pretty confident it will sound good if that part I just played sounds good. So let's just put these out. So you should have drums, you should have your bass, and then your instruments, your 3 parts pretty much. And let me organize this. The pulsing chords and the piano go hand in hand. These are background sounds. We can delete that. And then the guitar. So now we can just copy these down. I might just make this to a full beat because I think I might. It's sounding like I might like it. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Take these out. Those are there. Have everything come in for about here, and then drop these out. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a start. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's just play it and see if it sounds good. It should. It's already mixed and everything, so. All right, so that is it. That's how you make an NBA YoungBoy type beat. Um, Again, you know, take your time when you're making these type of beats because you want every single thing to sound good. But yeah, man, hopefully this helped you out. Let me know if I missed anything that you wanted to see. Comment down below and let me know if this helped. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.